My hunger is not about the way my mother or father treated me. My wounds are, but not my hunger. My hunger is not about the bank account. My hunger is not about the need for relationship. My hunger is more fundamental, more respectable, more dignified and beautiful than that. My hunger is for a return to a state of reverent appreciation. My hunger is for a return to an unhampered digestion in which the unconditional life current is received by me as I am, in which I transform that life current and give it back again in an unobstructed way. This is what my hunger is for. When I don't know that, I try to fulfill it in ways that are inappropriate, in ways that cannot possibly fulfill it. And I wander through my life distracted, unclear, somewhat hysterical, and panicked by the fact that my longing, my hunger, and in this sense, my prayer just doesn't seem to go away. I chose this reading, or rather it chose me, because I see it as a very eloquent and beautiful way that expresses the nature of what we are doing here and the work that you're going to be invited to participate in. Of course, it's said in a very poetic way, and we're going to focus in ways that are where we can attach to it and connect to this in a more practical way. Particularly this sentence, my hunger is for a return to an unhampered digestion in which the unconditional life current is received by me as I am, in which I transform that life current and give it back in an unobstructed way. So this is actually an exact, an articulate description of this work. So the life current, meaning life. The life current in me, but the life current that I receive from life. Others, the world, life. I receive that as a purity, a life energy that comes to me. And sometimes the form that it comes into me, the way it's expressed, it's difficult to take, it's difficult to be with and to connect to. But my task as a human being is to transform this energy as it comes into me. Transform what can be perceived as confusion, violence, disconnection, fear, anger. Transform that within myself with compassion, with clarity, so that what I give back is something that has been transformed. So that instead of giving back more violence, I give back my presence, I give back my strength, my clarity, my compassion, my creativity, and my service. This is the nature of the work that we're doing here. And how we transform this life current as it comes into us is the nature of self-compassion.